Join me on a journey to embrace your Kavela life. Hi friends, thanks so much for joining me. My name is Rachel. Welcome to your morning practice. So if you're ready, let's begin in child's pose. Let's just come to the back of the mat and taking the knees together wide. Extending the arms out, reaching through the fingertips, just easing into your practice. Maybe the forehead grounds. Start to come into your breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the nose. And gradually start to draw that breath into the lungs and deeper down into the belly, building into a nice, deep, steady breath. Bringing all your awareness to this moment and to the breath. Maybe starting to build into an Ujjayi breath, the breath of victory. It's an audible breath, constricted breath, creating the sound like a wave on the ocean. And slowly start to float up to your tabletop. Building a nice space, coming into that alignment, stacking the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. And let's come into our cat-cow, starting to warm up that spine. Tuck the toes, gaze up, belly drops. And exhale round. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, just moving freely with your own breath at your own pace here. And gradually going a little deeper each time. And then finishing up one more last round here. And just making your way back to that neutral spine. From here, let's circle those hips, bringing a little movement to the lower body, circling around to the right, maybe 4 to 5 times. And start to maybe bring some movement into the upper body, the head, the shoulders. And then reverse it 4 to 5 times in the opposite direction. Waking up the wrists here, the forearms as well. And then when you finish, just come back to that neutral spine, that tabletop. And from here, let's get in a little spinal balancing. Maybe move more to the center of your mat so we can extend our right leg back. Tuck those right toes, press that right heel away, coming into a nice calf stretch. Maybe shift forward and back a few times here. And then let's come back to center, float the right leg up, square those hips, start to lift the torso, point and flex the foot. And then let's draw that right knee into the chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, open it up. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, let's hold here, and then right knee over to that right elbow, opening up that hip. Extend. 2 and 3. Last one. Extend, hold here. Option to float that left arm up, reach and extend. Spinal balancing here. Gaze towards the top of your mat or towards those left fingertips. Reach and extend. Coming in for 8, elbow to knee. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, take this opportunity to really start to round that spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 4 more. 2, 3, and 4. Hold here, reach and extend. And exhale, let's float it all down. Come back into your extended child's pose, stretch it out. Inhale, float back up, tabletop. Left leg back, tuck those left toes, calf stretch. And shift forward and back. Warming up the feet, the ankles, the calves. And then let's float that left leg up. Square those hips. Really lift up. Point and flex the feet. Start to really build into a nice strong core here. And then let's bring the knee into the chest for 4, round. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round. Inhale. 3. Extend. 4. Extend. Left knee, left elbow. Open that hip. And 2. 3. And 4. Hold here, come back to center. Option to float that right arm, reach and extend. Get really long here, extend, building strength along the spine. And elbow to knee for 8. Inhale, lengthen, reach. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe. Connect that breath with the movements, nice and slow and controlled. Building strength. 7, and last one. Hold here. Exhale, float it all down. Extended child's pose, stretch it out. Really come into that nice deep breath. Roll up, tabletop. And then from here, let's lower the hips down. Coming all the way down into baby cobra. Peel the chest. Exhale. Legs are close. Inhale, peel the chest up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And then this time, come all the way up. Upward facing dog. Build into that back bend. Lift your heart, relax the shoulders. Thighs are off the ground. And roll through the feet. Come into your downward facing dog. So coming into your downward facing dog, let's pedal those heels. And just take any movements. Just move organically here. Be free. Just kind of moving through any tightness you're feeling. Maybe move the head a little bit. Shake it out. And then maybe find stillness here. 2 deep breaths. Lift that tailbone, lower the sternum. And float into your high plank. And back to down dog. High plank. Down dog. High plank. And down dog. From here, let's walk our hands towards our feet. Bend those knees. Go around the feet. Bring the palms to the shins. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And this time, roll all the way up. Float the arms, Tadasana Mountain Pose. Exhale, hands to heart. So make sure you're towards the back of your mat. We're going to do plank dives. So just to build a little heat, we're going to circle up, inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Keep the knees bent, walk the hands out. So we're walking into our plank. And then we're walking back. So knees are bent. And then roll up. Really roll through that spine. Float the arms. So we're just going to move through these a few times. So circle up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend those knees. Walk the hands. Find your high plank. And then walk the hands back. Bend the knees. Roll all the way up. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. Circle up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk those hands forward. Hold, take a breath. And then walk them in. Roll all the way up. Inhale up. Hands to heart. Keep on going. Inhale. Exhale. Walk those hands right out. Hold. Walk them back. Bend the knees. Roll all the way up. Back bend. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Walk those hands. High plank. Walk back in. Roll all the way up. Hands to heart. We're building heat. Building heat yet? Inhale up. Exhale. Walk forward. Walk the hands back. Roll up. Hands to heart. One more time. Adding on here. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Walk to your plank. And hold. And maybe take some knee taps here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Both knees ground, knees, chest, chin, all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, down. Tabletop, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. 2 breaths. And from here, let's float the right leg up to the sky for a 3-legged dog. Point and flex that foot. Square those hips, the shoulders. And then let's bend that right knee. Open it up. So stack that right hip over the left. Right foot hangs heavy. Maybe even peek under that left arm for the foot. And then let's bring that right knee into the chest. Extend 3-legged dog. 2. Extend. 3. Extend. This time, step it through for a low lunge. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, sink the hips. Gaze up, nice and lifted here. And frame that right foot. Forward fold. So we're gonna flow from our half split back to low lunge. So just be mindful, gentle here. Go at your own pace. Do what feels right for you. Maybe we'll take this 3 times. Make it work for your body. Low lunge. Exhale. Forward fold. Come back to low lunge. And then from here, tuck the left toes. Step to 3-legged dog or down dog. Stretch it out. Float it down, down dog. Left leg floats up, 3-legged dog. Point and flex that left foot. Square those hips and shoulders. Maybe that right heel lowers down a little bit closer to the ground. And then let's bend that left knee. Stack the hip. Open it up. Search for that left foot under that right arm. Left knee into the chest for 3. 3-legged dog. 2. 3-legged dog. 3. 3-legged dog. And step it through for your low lunge. Ground that right knee. Circle up. Sink the hips. Relax the shoulders. Open the palms, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, frame that left foot. Forward fold. Use your breath. Inhale, high lunge or low lunge. Reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come back to center, flow it out, right toes tuck, left leg to the sky, stretch it out, 3-legged dog. Left foot floats down to meet the right, come back to your down dog. Gaze forward, walk, step or float the feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll all the way up, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's circle up. Coming into Utkatasana, chair pose. Relax those shoulders, gaze up. Inhale, let's take some chair squats. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale, open that body. Exhale down. Inhale, we're going for 8 here. Exhale. Inhale, relax the feet. Inhale up. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 2. Inhale, last one, and let's hold here. Prayer hands, coming in for a nice twist over to the right. So prayer hands or butterfly in the arms, do whatever works for you. If you want to go a little deeper, extend those arms. Feel that twist. Exhale, come back to center. Reach those arms up, Utkatasana. Prayer hands, take the twist to the left. Build into this twist. Maybe butterfly in the arms. Gaze to that left palm. And exhale, come back to center, stay low. Float those arms, Utkatasana. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, standing cobra. Lift your heart, let the head drop back. Shoulder blades together, draw the arms towards the feet. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees. torso to thighs. Let the head hang. Float those hips up. Build into this nice hamstring stretch. Release the fingers, sweep the arms, Utkatasana. Exhale, sweep that right arm back, take the twist to the right. Nice, beautiful. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, left arm sweeps back, twist. Inhale, float that arm up. Exhale, dive it forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk, step, or float the feet. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll through the feet, down dog. Right leg floats up to the sky. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Find that opening, find that space. This time, right knee over to the right elbow for 3. Open up that hip. Extend, 3-legged dog. Right knee, right elbow. Extend. Over to the elbow. That's 3. And then that right knee floats into the chest. Step through. Low lunge first, and then into your high lunge. So get your foundation, your center, gazing forward here. Coming in for charging warrior. So reaching forward. Sweep those arms around. 2. Going for 4 here. Reach. Circle around. Challenging the balance. Working that core, that leg strength. Hold here. Open up, warrior 2. Warrior 2. Relax the arms, maybe turn the palms up to the sky. Maybe gaze back to that left palm. And then flip the palms down. Inhale, float into peaceful. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, peaceful. Gaze up, lift. Exhale. One more time, inhale up. Exhale. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Straighten that right knee. Reach and hinge at the hips. Float up. Start to stack the hips, the shoulders. Inhale, float up, straight leg, peaceful. Reach and extend. Exhale, we're going to come back into Trikonasana, triangle pose. So just floating here. Open the chest to the sky. Inhale, float back up, straight leg, peaceful. Exhale, Trikonasana. Each time, maybe find a little more space. Inhale, float up, Trikonasana, or reverse, straight leg, peaceful. And come back to warrior 2. Extended angle, elbow to knee, float that arm up. Or palm to the ground. So same thing, we're going to float back into peaceful. 3 times here. Extended angle. Inhale up, peaceful. Use your breath. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. Warrior two. From here, we're going to transition into half moon. So however you want to get there, sometimes it's easy to come into extended angle. Take that left hand to the left hip. Shift the weight into the right foot. Walk that right hand out. Float that left leg up. Flex the left foot. Start to open the chest to the side. Stack the shoulders, the hips, maybe float that arm up to the sky. Open up here. Transition into supported warrior three, so turning to the top of your mat, float that left hand down, square those hips, left leg stays extended up, flex the foot, and float that left foot down behind you, coming in for pyramid pose. So pyramid pose, feet are facing the top of your mat, take the legs wide if you're wobbly here. And think about drawing the right hip back, left hip forward, folding over that right leg. Breathe. Find space in the hips. Feel that nice, intense stretch on the outside of that right leg. Maybe just hold here, or if you want to come into revolve triangle, take that left palm, ground it. Right hand comes to the right hip and start to turn. Maybe extend the arm up to the sky. Keep drawing that hip back. And then come back to center. Supported warrior three, walk those hands out, float that left leg up. Take that left foot down, low lunge. Slide that left foot behind you. Low lunge twist, open it up. Sweep the arm around. Let's flow it out. Right leg floats up. Three-legged dog, maybe three-legged chaturanga. So take your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll through the feet, down dog. 2 breaths here. Maybe pedal the heels. And let's take that left leg up, float it up, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, stack the hip, open it up. Left knee, left elbow for 3. Extend, three-legged dog. 2. And 3. Extend. Left knee into the chest, find low lunge. Then Float into high lunge. Float up. Find your center. Feel grounded here. Charging warrior for 4. Circle around. 2. 3. And 4. Open up, warrior 2. So shake out the arms. Try to relax the shoulders. Make any adjustments you need to. Maybe gaze back to that right palm. And then let's float into peaceful. Exhale, warrior 2. Sink down a little lower each time. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reach towards the top of your mat and then exhale, hinge. Float that right arm up. Lifting through that right arm. Find opening, find space here in the hips, the chest. Inhale, straight leg, peaceful. So just flowing here, moving meditation. Go inward, back to Trikonasana. Inhale, float up. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale up. Exhale, back to warrior 2. Extended angle, elbow to knee or palm to the ground. Nice. Float into peaceful, so 3 times here. Peaceful warrior. Float up. Exhale. Extended angle. Try to sink the hips a lower each time, or get that arm a little bit longer. Just take this opportunity to go deeper. Peaceful each time coming into the pose. Exhale. Extended angle. And I think this is the last one. Peaceful. Let's come into our half moon. So however you want to get there. Extended angle, right hand, right hip. Walk that left hand out. Shift the weight into the left foot this time. Float that right leg up. Really flex that right foot. That's going to help with the balance. Flex that right foot really hard. That's going to kind of tighten your core, your standing leg. Center yourself. When you have the balance, maybe float that arm up. And then start to stack the shoulders, the hips. Nice, beautiful. Reach through that right arm. And then when you've had enough, let's transition into supported warrior 3. Square those hips. Right foot is flexed, toes are facing the ground. Hold here. And then let's float into our pyramid pose. So right foot steps down, so just drops down behind you wherever your foot lands. And then taking where you are, notice your hip placement, make any adjustments with the feet. And start to draw that left hip back or right hip forward. And come into a nice fold over that left leg. Maybe the palms ground, framing that left foot. And just breathe here. Maybe come into reverse triangle, grounding that right palm. Take the left hand to the left hip and start to turn, gazing over that left shoulder. Keep drawing that left hip back. Get that nice stretch on the outer left leg. Maybe the arm floats up or maybe not. And then release, come back to center. And let's come into our supported warrior 3 again. Walk those hands out, float that right leg up. Breathe. Bend that left knee and just float that right leg behind you. Left leg floats up to 3-legged dog. Take your vinyasa, maybe 3-legged vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Two breaths here. Let's walk, step, or float the feet, gaze towards the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Roll all the way up. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's circle up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk, step, or float the feet. Take your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Two breaths. Let's float that right leg up to the sky. Bend the knees, stack the hip. Option here to flip your dog, opening up that front body. Lift the hips up to the sky. Nice. Exhale, come back to 3-legged dog. And let's float into pigeon pose. So right knee to right wrist. right foot over to the left wrist. Shimmy that shin, trying to get it parallel with the top of your mat. Slide that left leg back. And before you fold forward, build into a little back bend. And then lead with the heart. Fold over that leg. Maybe stacking the arms. Maybe rest that forehead. Or if you want to go a little deeper, maybe extend those arms out. And bend the elbows, prayer hands, float behind the head. So getting into the triceps here. So just take whatever variation works for you. Push the breath into that hip. And let's slowly release. Start to walk back up onto the palms. And from here, we're going to come into our seated spinal twist. So sweep that left leg around, cross it over the right, ground that left foot, ground those sits bones, sit up nice and tall. Take the left palm behind you for support and then float that right arm up. Reach and exhale, twist. Deep inhale and exhale, twist. Gazing over that left shoulder. And come back to center. Let's just take a counter twist over to the right. And back to center. Left leg sweeps around, pass back through your pigeon pose. Right leg floats up to the sky. Three-legged dog. Option to go right to down dog or flow it out. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths here. Gazing past the knees, lowering the heels. And left leg floats up. 3-legged dog. Exhale. Bend the knees, stack those hips. Maybe flip your dog here. Lift the hips up. Reach and extend. Open your heart. Positive energy flowing. Exhale back, three-legged dog. And left knee floats into that left wrist, landing into pigeon pose. So shimmy that shin, try to get it parallel to the top of your mat. Extend the right leg back behind you. Inhale, lift up. Come into that back bend first. And then exhale, fold. Finding space in that left hip. Taking where the arms, wherever feels good for you. Stay with your breath. Push the breath wherever you feel that tension, resistance. Push it to the hips. And then let's slowly start to come back to center, walking back up onto those palms. And this time the right leg sweeps around, cross it over the left. Ground those sits bones, nice long spine. Right palm behind you, left arm extends up. Exhale, twist, gaze over that right shoulder. Use that left elbow as leverage, kind of up against that knee, and help yourself to twist deeper. Stay with that breath. Deep inhale. Exhale, twist. Help the body detox. And then let's release. Take that counter twist to the right. And come back to center. Float that right leg. Come back through pigeon. And then tuck the right toes. Left leg floats up, three-legged dog. And take your last vinyasa for the practice. Make it a good one, nice and strong. Take your time. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. And then gaze forward, walk, step, or float the feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Roll all the way up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to make our way down to the mat. So however you want to get there, if you want to challenge your balance, lifting up the heels, taking the arms out. And we're just going to slide down. Imagine your back's against a wall here. And bend the knees, nice flat back. Lift those heels higher as you get lower. Reach forward and right into boat pose. Nice flat back, lift the chest, gaze up. And prayer hands. So option here, we're going to twist it out. So tap the elbow, center, left, working that core. So just taking a twist here. Right, center, left, right, and left, right, left, right, and left, right, left, twist, twist, last one, twist, and then roll onto your back. Let those knees come in. We're going to continue with a little bit more core before we come into Shavasana. So maybe come towards the top of your mat. Give yourself some space so you can extend your legs. Inhale, float the arms up overhead. Just stretch out the entire body. And then coming into our core sequence, so taking the palms behind the head, interlace the fingers, bring the legs together. Lift the shoulders, the upper back off the ground. Walk those feet in, bend the knees. Draw both knees into the chest. So kind of coming into a little ball, elbows stay out. Extend the right leg and the left leg. So just alternating here, keeping that upper body still. Breathe. Point the toes. Slow and controlled. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Changing it up. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Cross it over. So upper body moving now. Taking that twist. Going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change it up. Yogi crunch. Both knees into the elbows. Crunch for 2, 3, 4. Stay strong. You got this. Core is getting stronger. Abs getting stronger. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Open it up, extend the arms overhead, extend those legs out. And we're gonna do one more because it feels good. So taking those legs as wide as the mat, just alternating that diagonal. So you're going to lift the left leg up and reach with that right hand to the left toes. So just alternating again. Right leg floats up, left arm floats up. And just alternate. Inhale as you go down, exhale as you float up. Let's go for 20 here, finishing strong. 4, 3, 8, 9, 10, so kind of roll up. 12, 13, 14, 15. Keep going. Stay strong. You can do this. The last 3, 2, and last one. Great job. Open it up. Just let that body lie flat. And from here, let's just ground for a minute. Bring those knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. And then release. Take those feet, ground them, and just windshield wiper the knees from side to side, just in case there's any tension or tightness. Hopefully not. Just maybe do this maybe 4 times. Come back to center. And just bring those soles of the feet together, coming right into Supta Baddha Konasana. Take the arms overhead, cactus the arms. Close the eyes. Come back to the present moment. Back to yourself, back to your center. And whenever you're ready, feel free to go right into Shavasana, extending the legs, the arms. allowing the body to rest and restore. Finding stillness in the body and mind here. And slowly bring your awareness back. When you're ready, maybe start to bring some movement into the toes, the fingers, the hands, the feet. Bending the knees, floating the arms overhead, gently rolling onto your side. And just taking some breaths here. Slowly make your way back to a comfortable seated position. Roll those shoulders back, sit up nice and tall. Closing with 3 cleansing breaths. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale up. Exhale, let it go. Last one, inhale up. Exhale, let it all go. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. And thank yourself for showing up for yourself and for your health, your well-being. And thank yourself for being so consistent with your practice. Always wishing you good health, happiness, love, and peace in the heart, peace in the words, and peace in your mind. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed your journey today. If you would like to see new classes, please remember to subscribe, like, visit our website at kavelalife.com, become a member on our Patreon account. By becoming a member, it allows us to create new classes. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Kavela Life.